Thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I am trying to reach my goal. I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So if you can help assist out by watching my video, by liking and subscribing, it will be greatly appreciated. And I just wanted to invest in a lot of wearing and tearing. That's mom life for you, and it's okay. We're gonna keep going. William, what's wrong, baby? Thank you for tuning in. If you're looking at my hair and you're like, what happened to her afro? It's hot, and if you couldn't tell, I had a lot of dead ends, so I needed to get my hair trimmed. So my sister straightened my hair for me. Check it out, check it out. Yes, and it's actually easier to deal with my hair when it's like this. However, I don't expect for my hair to last longer than a couple of days because I sweat if I walk the baby, if I go to the park with the baby, and my hair is just gonna go back into its natural state, which is like a natural curly. The last video I did, that's typically what my hair looks like. So the afro I actually had to pluck out, but hopefully next time I do the afro, it won't look as flimsy and I can make it more like full and big. So yeah. So thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe to Shaniece Be on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Shaniece Be. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to check out my baby boy, Adorable William, on Instagram. This page is primarily about being a young mother, being a millennial, and trying to uplift people in the midst of all the chaos that's going on in the world. And not only that, but just also trying to have those tough conversations regarding issues that some people may not feel comfortable talking about, but just trying to ensure that I'm doing the right thing and that I'm being open-minded and continuing to become the best version of myself. So once again, thank you for tuning in. And in the midst of you checking out my Instagram at Shaniece Be, hopefully you will notice some of the motivational quotes I like to share. And then please stay tuned because I will be starting a blog. Thank you all for tuning in. I had planned on doing a different video, just focusing on more serious, in-depth issues regarding racism. And then Meg Thee Stallion got shot in her foot, and then her and Cardi B released a video. And I just wanted to use this as an opportunity to educate people and then also to acknowledge some of the hard work that these young ladies are attempting to do while also being misunderstood as the way they try to display themselves. So I wanted to know what you all thought about WAP, their new song. I like it. I like the beat. My initial response was, did they really choose to write about this right now in the midst of everything that's going on, really? And then also when I realized that they were trying to include other up-and-coming artists and artists with regards to women, up-and-coming artists that are women rappers, I was like, yes, 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 I am here for it. And then when I saw Kylie Jenner, I didn't really care for that as much. I didn't understand why she was in the video at all. And I was like, well, maybe they're being strategic. Maybe they know this is going to cause controversy and more people are going to look at the video as a result. However, when I don't know, I feel like she should not be in the video. Sister Kim and Chloe always try to overstep and overpower the identity of Black people, or try to basically act as if they are Black in a way, and it's really difficult to explain. And we're not just what Meg and Cardi are portraying in this video. We're more than just sexualized objects with beautiful bodies. We're more than that. We know this. However, they do need to be a little bit more careful about how they portray Black women. But at the same time, they're beautiful, and why not empower women to be their best self and to look their best and to feel their best and feel empowered to, you know, just speak about their sexual desires and all of that, because men aren't do it, and it's a double standard when men do it versus when women do it. So I do appreciate them acknowledging their sexual desires. Okay, so I'm here for the video, I'm here for the song. One of the cons I didn't like about the video though is that if you were teaching a class or if you deal with a lot of younger children, you can't play this song, you can't edit it out. You have to just take out the whole song basically. So I do appreciate this new video. I would like to know what you all think with regards to the video. And right now I'm gonna go take a quick break because nothing seems to be flowing right now. I don't know if it's because I've been sleeping. I don't know what it is. Will said I just need to take a break. So I think we're gonna go take a quick break. I really just want to record my video, but there's like never enough time in the day. And when you're working 40 plus hours and providing childcare for at least 30 hours a week, and I don't know, it's a lot. And then you try to get 8 hours of sleep, but you really only end up with 5 or 6 because your toddler just does his thing. And then you're trying to be this entrepreneur and really tap into the things that set your soul on fire. You're trying to be the best version of yourself and work at it and learn new things and take new classes and try to do all these things. It's really hard and you don't get rest, and there's never ever enough time. However, you just gotta pace yourself. So with that being said, I'm gonna step away for a moment, but I did just want to get on here real quick to create this video to talk about Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion's new song. And then when I get back, I'm actually going to talk about Meg Thee Stallion's incident with Tory Lanez, the guy who shot her in the foot.
Tie me up like I'm surprised, that's roleplay. I wear disguise, I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream, make me scream, out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
This is a trigger warning to give you a heads up that this video is going to contain some sensitive topics. Please note that at this point moving forward in the video, I will be discussing issues surrounding domestic violence. If this is something you do not, feel comfortable hearing at the moment because it could be a trigger for you, please step away. And I'm going to do my best to list some additional resources that might be useful for you. Once again, this will be good for you to step away if domestic violence, intimate partner violence, sexual violence is going to be a trigger. Thank you. So yes, thank you for tuning in. I did want to touch on the incident with Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. So I noticed a lot of people were making some ignorant comments when it comes to this girl being shot in her foot. And we don't know the whole story, we weren't there. However, if you are in a relationship and you don't feel safe, there are resources out there, and I'm going to list some of those resources below so you can access that in case you need it. And if you don't feel comfortable reaching out to the organization or to the services I list below, do your best to try to connect with someone else in your community that you might feel more comfortable with, that might have more connections to explain other processes to receive help. I don't want people to take light of what happened to Meg Thee Stallion. She could have been murdered if that gun ended up in the wrong place. So I don't think that's something we should joke about. And even, let's say it was some argument or fight going on, even if that was the case, he should not have pulled out his gun and took it to that extent. Okay, so we need to protect our women, our Black women. This type of situation, him shooting her in the foot, is never okay. It's abusive and it's controlling. And on top of that, when people are dealing with these situations, they can just, stay home, shut it down. But someone that's on her level, that has so much publicity surrounding them, you kind of can't avoid having that conversation. And I do feel bad for her because it's one thing to have to deal with something like that, but you got to deal with it in the public's eye. That's a lot to experience. And then on top of that, we know she don't have her mother, and every young woman needs their mother. So, and I can relate to that directly because my mother's not here, so I can only imagine what she's feeling. For anonymous, confidential help available 24/7, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. And then also the incident with Tory Lanez and her. And I was like, I didn't want to use that, but I was like, how do I connect with people who might really need to hear that domestic violence is real. And depending on the state you live in, depending on, you know, just other factors, it determines whether or not it's like a family abuse situation or if it's, that's a whole nother topic for another day. So what I'm going to say is domestic violence, intimate partner violence, any of it is not acceptable. It's not okay. And the comment Drea made, and I'm so glad Fenty dropped her, but at the same time, I feel bad because if she thinks that that's love, she said on one of her podcasts that she would prefer, Drea said that she would prefer for, why can't somebody love her like that? Why can't somebody love her to the point where they shoot her in the foot, stalk her or something of the sort? And if she feels like that's love, that is dangerous. That's sad, and that goes to show you how broken she is on the inside to really truly believe that that's love. And that makes her feel a desire to have someone want her so much, but that person doesn't want you. It's a power and a control thing. They're just using their power to control you. That's not love. As soon as they feel powerless, they lose it, okay? So that's not true love, and that's not healthy love. So I'm gonna continue to talk about these issues with regards to domestic violence, intimate partner violence, sexual violence. So please stay tuned. This is just the beginning. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching.